up guys, Miguel here from Torrance Tech. Today I'm going to show you how to install the SteamOS on the Minisforum UM790 Pro and turn this into a killer living room gaming and emulation setup. Let's jump right into it. The machine I'm using is the Minisforum UM790 Pro. It's powered by a Ryzen 9 7940HS. It has 8 cores, 16 threads, and integrated Radeon 780M graphics. This unit in particular has 96 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM running at 5600 MHz and a 2 TB Samsung 990 Pro NVMe Generation 4 drive. If you're using the system, install the NVMe on the drive on top of a Wi-Fi card. It's the fastest one. Start by downloading the official SteamOS image from Valve's website. Look for the SteamDeck recovery image. Once downloaded, I prefer to unzip the image before use. Alright, so once it's finished unzipping, just select your USB drive that you're using to burn, and then you want to go ahead and select the image that we just extracted, and then everything else is just going to be default, and you just want to hit burn. And just hit OK. So before inserting the USB drive, we need to change a couple of settings into the BIOS. So power on the UM90 Pro, but plug in a keyboard and mouse. And while you power it on, constantly tap the delete key, and you'll bring into the BIOS menu. And what you want to do from here is go to Settings, then Security, and then go to Secure Boot. And you want to disable Secure Boot. And once you've completed that, you want to just hit Save and Exit. Alright, so once you switch over the BIOS to secure mode, you have your USB stick. So you want to put that in the back of your computer. And you want to just turn it on. Now I have the capture card here going. So once it comes up, we'll switch over to the capture card. Once you get into here on the SteamDeck, you'll see 4 icons here at the top. One says clear local user, repair SteamOS, terminal repair with tools, and wipe device and install SteamOS. That is the one that you want. Double click on it. All right, once that comes up, you want to hit proceed. And it's pretty much an automated process from here on out. So it's just going to go through installing it, and then once it's done, it's going to ask you to reboot. Done re-imaging. Now you hit proceed. Let's remove the USB card or the USB stick from the back. All right, and there we have it. We're up to, so now we're at the Steam setup menu. So this is where your kind of keyboard and mouse are going to help you. You want to select English. You want to come down to Eastern time if you're on the East Coast. I have a wired connection. All right, and now we're faced to the login screen. Now, if you have the mobile app for Steam, it makes it really simple. You just kind of have to scan that barcode, and if you're connected to the internet like I am, it just configures it and allows you to log in, which is perfect. Now, it'll take you a quick tour of Steam. And there you go, you're on your desktop. Now, you could check out here on the power settings, the system settings, I'm sorry. You come down, and here it is. SteamOS Holo, SteamDeck 3.7.8, and we are running on the Ryzen 9 at 5 gigahertz, 8 cores, 16 threads, 92 gigs of RAM with the Radeon 780. Which makes this pretty crazy. Now, let's go into continuing setting up the EmuDeck at this point. So what you want to do now that you're in here, you just want to install EmuDeck really quickly. You go to Power, and you want to change it over to switch to desktop mode. So let's switch over to desktop mode. So when we get on the desktop, first thing you need to do is install Firefox. All right, now that we have Firefox installed, we want to proceed to EmuDeck. So emudeck.com. And from here, it's actually pretty straightforward. You want to go ahead and hit download, pick your operating system, which is SteamOS. Do the join for free unless you do the Patreon one. It is going to download the file. You want to transfer that file to the desktop. Move here. Close, close. And then when the file's on the desktop, just double click on it. It'll give you a warning. Do you trust it? Obviously, hit continue. Now this is going to install EmuDeck. All right. So immediately when you do that, you're going to be presented with easy mode or custom mode. I would go with easy mode unless you're really an advanced user. And if you are an advanced user, then you know how to use custom mode, and this tutorial is kind of out of date for you. So let's go with easy mode and hit next. I am doing the internal storage just because I have 2 terabytes on this device and I could expand to more. So we'll do internal storage. We're going to pick the SteamDeck. And here between the lowest and the highest. So I'll tell you what the difference between these two are. Right, so the lowest means that it's only going to install the ES-D front end in your Steam library. That's all you're going to see. So when you click on it, then it's going to load into all, your games and everything you have in there. Now with the highest, what that means is that you could actually put your games directly into this row here of games to see. So it really comes down to a personal preference. However, I like only to have the ES-D front end there, so this way I know where I'm going into. So I'm going to leave it at low. You can select a theme if you'd like. And now it's going to go install EmuDeck. It's going to install the emulators. It's going to create the folder structure on here, so it's just building out everything at this point. All right, so now this is the post-installation status. These are all the emulators that were installed, which is awesome. Go ahead and hit next. Now, for my use case, I'm going to do a manual copy. So it's going to open the folder on where it installed the BIOS and the ROM section too. Now, the beauty part about kind of having this computer is now I have my hard drive here with all my ROMs and my BIOS. So I'm just going to plug it in really quick. It's going to pop here, up here on your right. I'm going to mount it and open it. All right, then it's pretty straightforward. You want to come in here to the BIOS section. Then you want to go here on your, wherever you have your BIOSes. You want to select all, copy, and then you want to paste. And then just apply to all, and then write info. And then apply to all, and overwrite. And then you want to do the same thing with your ROMs. Now, if you have specific ROMs that you want to transfer over, I just have these. So all I do is copy, and then I paste it in here. Apply to all. It transfers the 65 ROMs that I have. And we're done with loading up the ROMs. So let's close this out. You want to hit close. You want to hit next. You want to hit next. All right, and now we're at EmuDeck. So a couple things. I would go here to the manage emulators. I would just hit update. I know we just installed this, so this is just kind of a personal preference, but I would update them. You could, if I go back for a second, so once you update them, you could actually select more emulators if you want, or different emulators like these if you want to install them. You could just select them and install it. But I like to go to update, and then I like to go to update the flat packs. Now just be careful that when you click on it, it opens up behind that window, so you just want to hit OK. Let it go through that. Perfect. And then you just want to update the binaries, and same thing, it likes to open it in the back. And we could actually disconnect our hard drive because we don't need that anymore. All right, so that's completed. You want to exit. You want to go back to EmuDeck. If you want to come here and check your BIOS checker, see if all your BIOS is loaded correctly, which is awesome. And pretty much after that, you are done. You know, you could definitely come here and sign up for your retro achievements. And again, if you purchase the Patreon one, you could sign up for the cloud saves and everything else. So then you could load that. But other than that, you're completely done. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to restart, and we're going to go back into the main menu or the main operating system, and we're going to take a look, see what it looks like from here. Well, I'm going to grab my controller. All right, so we're back on the loading screen. Just give it a second so we can record. There goes the recording, the string record. All right, so now let's turn on. Perfect. Switch to Xbox. Now we can go to the library, select non-SteamOS. You want to hit to add Chrome. Launch the ESDN front end. And boom, you're in your emulators, and you got all your games that you need. Perfect. Just to go back in here so you could see, we're running the Holo, the SteamOS Holo, the SteamDeck 3.7.8. Recognizes everything. And that's it. You now have a powerful mini PC running SteamOS with full retro emulation support thanks to EmuDeck. Now, if you found this video helpful, drop a like, consider subscribing, and let me know what else you'd like to see running on this box in the future. Catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.